Hey there, friends. Today we're playing a super fun game called Name That Animal. Here's how it works. I'll give you 3 hints about an animal, and you have to guess which one I'm thinking of. You'll have 5 seconds to shout out your answer. Think fast, because some of these might be tricky. Are you ready? Let's do this. Alright, here's your first animal. Listen closely. I have thick, fluffy wool. Farmers raise me for my wool and milk. I go baa. Did you guess it? It's a sheep. Brilliant. Great job if you got it right. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, this is a unique one. Listen closely. Hint number 1. I have a hard shell but I'm soft inside. Hint number 2. I don't move very much. Hint number 3. I live underwater and filter food from the ocean. It's a clam. Fun fact, clams can live for over 500 years. That's a long time. Let's keep going. This one loves to climb. Hint number 1. I have a long tail to help me balance. Hint number 2. I have big, bright eyes that help me see in the dark. Hint number 3. I live in trees and love jumping around. It's a lemur. Lemurs are only found on the island of Madagascar. Pretty cool. Time for a crustacean. Hint number 1. I have 2 big claws. Hint number 2. I walk sideways on the ocean floor. Hint number 3. I turn bright red when cooked. It's a lobster. Did you know lobsters keep growing throughout their entire lives? This one is small but mighty. Hint number 1. I have spiky spines all over my body. Hint number 2. I live in the ocean. Hint number 3. Some of my relatives are poisonous. It's an urchin. Did you know sea urchins don't have eyes, but they can still sense light? Hope you're not scared of this one. Hint number 1. I have 8 legs. Hint number 2. I spin webs to catch my food. Hint number 3. Some of my relatives are venomous. It's a spider. Spiders are great for the environment because they eat lots of insects. This one is a survivor. Hint number 1. I've been around since the time of dinosaurs. Hint number 2. I can survive almost anywhere. Hint number 3. People often try to get rid of me. It's a cockroach. Did you know cockroaches can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes? This one is a giant bird. Hint number 1. I can't fly, but I can run really fast. Hint number 2. I have long legs and a long neck. Hint number 3. I lay the biggest eggs of any bird. It's an ostrich. Ostriches can run up to 60 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars in the city. Hint number 1. I'm a snake, but I'm extra special. Hint number 2. I can stand up and spread my hood when I'm threatened. Hint number 3. I have venom that can take down large animals. It's a king cobra. Did you know king cobras are the longest venomous snakes in the world? Another big bird coming up. Hint number 1, I'm a cousin of the ostrich. Hint number 2, I can run really fast. Hint number 3, I live in Australia. It's an emu. Emus can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Here's a slippery one. Hint number 1, I have a long snake-like body. Hint number 2, I live in both freshwater and saltwater. Hint number 3, some of my relatives can produce electricity. It's an eel. Electric eels can generate shocks of up to 600 volts. This one is a survivor. Hint number 1, I have a tough armor-like shell. Hint number 2, I curl into a ball when threatened. Hint number 3, I love digging burrows. It's an armadillo. Did you know armadillos can hold their breath for up to 6 minutes underwater? This one has massive tusks. Hint number 1, I live in icy waters. Hint number 2, I have thick blubber to keep me warm. Hint number 3, my tusks help me pull myself onto the ice. It's a walrus. Walruses can weigh over 3,000 pounds. Time for a powerful animal. Hint number 1, I have large curved horns. Hint number 2, I am often seen on farms and ranches. Hint number 3, I'm known for my strength and stubbornness. It's a bull. Bulls are incredibly strong and can weigh over 2,000 pounds. This one is fast and graceful. Hint number 1, I have long legs built for running. Hint number 2, I live in grasslands and open plains. Hint number 3, I have curved horns and travel in herds. It's an antelope. Some antelopes can run at speeds of over 50 miles per hour. Here comes the next animal. Get ready. I have long legs and hooves. I can run very fast to escape predators. Males of my species have antlers. It's a deer. Did you get it right? Awesome. Let's keep going. I'm small, fast, and love climbing trees. I collect and hide acorns for winter. I have a big fluffy tail. It's a squirrel. If you got it right, give yourself a high five. Alright, this next animal is a little stinky. Can you guess it? I'm black and white. I use my scent as a defense. You probably don't want to get too close to me. It's a skunk. Phew, great job if you got that one. Just don't get sprayed. Time for the next round. Let's see if you can guess this animal. I have sharp quills for protection. I move slowly and love to eat plants. I can't shoot my quills, but they can stick into predators. It's a porcupine, so spiky. Did you guess that one? This next animal is known for its soft fur. Here we go. I look a lot like a llama. People raise me for my warm wool. I can sometimes spit when I'm annoyed. It's an alpaca, so fluffy. Let's keep going. This next animal is really unique. Let's see if you can guess it. I have a beak like a duck and feet like an otter. I lay eggs even though I'm a mammal. I live in the water in Australia. It's a platypus, one of the strangest animals around. Time for a bird you've probably seen at the beach. I have white feathers and a yellow beak. I love to steal food from people. You'll find me near the ocean. It's a seagull. Watch out for your snacks. This next bird is famous for something special. I have long legs and a long beak. People say I deliver babies. I love wading in the water. It's a stork. Did you guess it? Get ready for a super colorful bird. I have a giant colorful beak. I live in tropical rainforests. You might recognize me from a cereal box. It's a toucan, so colorful. Can you guess this bird? I have bright blue feathers. I make loud chattering calls. You can find me in North America. It's a blue jay, beautiful bird. Hint number 1. I look like a dog but belong to my own animal family. Hint number 2. I'm known for my eerie laughing sound. Hint number 3. I live in Africa and hunt in packs. Did you guess it? It's a hyena, laughing all the way to the next round. Here comes the next animal. Get ready. Hint number 1. I have shiny black feathers. Hint number 2. I'm one of the smartest birds in the world. And hint number 3. I'm often linked to mystery and magic. It's a raven, super clever and full of tricks. Time for round 3. Let's see if you can guess this bird. Hint number 1, I have bright red feathers. Hint number 2, I love singing beautiful songs. Hint number 3, you can find me in North America all year round. It's a cardinal! Such a beautiful bird. Time for a swimming creature. Can you guess it? Hint number 1, I'm a popular pet in fish tanks. Hint number 2, I'm small, orange and have flowing fins. And hint number 3, people say I have a short memory, but that's not true. It's a goldfish. Keep on swimming to the next round. This fish is known for bringing good luck. Alright, hint number 1, I'm a large, colourful fish. Hint number 2, you can find me in decorative ponds. And hint number 3, I'm a symbol of strength and perseverance in Japan. It's a koi fish, a fish with a meaning. Here comes a tiny but unique ocean animal. Hint number 1, I have the head of a horse but live in the sea. Hint number 2, I swim upright instead of side to side. And hint number 3, the males of my species carry the babies. It's a seahorse, one of the ocean's coolest creatures. This next creature is famous for its jumps. Hint number 1, I can leap over 20 times my body length. Hint number 2, I make a chirping sound by rubbing my legs together. And hint number 3, farmers either love me or hate me. It's a grasshopper, jumping onto the next round. Here's a tiny creature that brings good luck. Hint number 1, I have red wings with black spots. Hint number 2, farmers love me because I eat plant-eating bugs. Hint number 3, some people think I bring good luck. It's a ladybug, so tiny and so helpful. This next animal has lots of legs. Hint number 1, I have a long segmented body. Hint number 2, I have way more than just 10 legs. Hint number 3, some of my species can be venomous. It's a centipede, creeping and crawling to the next round. This next animal is known for moving really slow. Hint number 1, I carry my house on my back. Hint number 2, I leave a slimy trail behind me. Hint number 3, some of my relatives live in the ocean. It's a snail! Slow and steady wins the game. This one is a lot like the last animal, but a little different. Hint number 1, I don't have a shell. Hint number 2, I move slowly and love damp places. Hint number 3, I leave behind a slimy trail. It's a slug, just like a snail but without a shell. Alright, here's your first animal. Listen closely. Hint number 1, I'm also called a killer whale. Hint number 2, I have black and white colouring. Hint number 3, I'm a top predator in the ocean. Did you guess it? It's an orca, a powerful and intelligent hunter. Here comes the next animal, get ready. Hint number 1, I look like a house cat but much bigger. Hint number 2, I have tufted ears and a short tail. Hint number 3, I live in forests and mountains in North America. It's a bobcat, a sneaky and skilled hunter. Time for round 14. Let's see if you can guess this bird. Hint number 1. I use my beak to drill holes in trees. Hint number 2. I have strong claws for gripping bark. Hint number 3. You can hear me tapping on trees. It's a woodpecker. Tap, tap, tap away. Can you guess this amphibian? Hint number 1. I look like a frog but have bumpy skin. Hint number 2. I spend more time on land than in water. Hint number 3. I have short legs and don't jump as much as frogs. It's a toad. Ribbit, ribbit. This next animal is a little tricky. Hint number 1. I look like a lizard, but I'm actually an amphibian. Hint number 2. I can regrow my tail and even limbs. And hint number 3. I love damp and dark places like forests and streams. It's a salamander, so cool and unique.
That was so much fun. How many animals did you guess correctly? Let me know in the comments below. If you had a blast playing Name That Animal, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fun games and learning videos. And turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for playing with me today. You're all amazing. See you next time. Bye.